So I'm thinking of what to be teaching my son about women and relationships and family and all of that business. The strange thing is I'm not sure how much I'm in a position to teach my son about women. What have I learned? How have I done with women in my life? I've been married. I've had 2 children. So I've obviously had experience, but I'm wondering how much I've actually learned. How much do I actually know? I'm divorced now, I believe. I don't know the details due to memory loss. But I suppose in a way I have fulfilled my purpose in life. I've had 2 children. So I've done the business, as it were. I'm wondering though what to pass on to my son. I've had an injury which means I have memory loss. So I'm very concerned about being a father, basically. How do I help my son? I basically don't have anything to pass on to him in terms of knowledge. I suppose I can talk to him, be there for him, help him as much as I can. But with no memory, I'm very concerned that I can't help my son properly in life. Add to that, I've had some thinking recently. I've done some thinking and it has made me wonder about the future of men and women having relationships. Basically, I'm wondering whether relationships for men and women, I'm wondering if it's wise to be doing that. For various reasons, I'm seeing women as regards their effects on men. I'm seeing women as drugs, illegal drugs, addictive drugs. And the behavior of men as regards women is very similar to the behavior of a drug addict. Men spend lots of time courting women, fantasizing about women, doing things for women. In the same way, a man would do the same thing if he was addicted to a drug. I do think it's very valid to compare women to addicted drugs. But obviously, addicted drugs are not healthy. It's not wise to be involved with addictive drugs. And I am wondering if it's wise for men to be involved with women in the same way. It's a very strange thought, very new thought. But I am looking into men going their own way, or MGTOW. That's a philosophy, I think. I haven't looked into it specifically yet, but I think it's about men foregoing relationships with women and seeking other things in life to devote energy and resources to. I am wondering if a relationship with a woman for a man is the wise thing to do. There are so many consequences, so much imbalance in the treatment of men and women, so much unfairness towards men. I've looked at the treatment of men and women in some depth in a documentary film series. I called it Man, Woman, Myth. And it's on YouTube. I looked at various aspects of the interaction between men and women, the treatment of men and women in society. I'm wondering basically now, is it wise for a man to have a relationship with a woman as things stand in the world today? Stepping back and looking at the situation for men now, it basically isn't wise for men to be involved with women romantically. It's such a strange situation because the whole of life's purpose could be about producing more life. It could be about men and women getting together and then producing new life. So it seems I'm basically saying that life's purpose is not valid, it's not good or healthy for men. It's a very strange idea. In my case, it's always seemed automatic to find a woman and go on to produce children. Family seemed to be the main goal of life. Children, the main goal. It was completely automatic, instinctive. It's just the way it had to be. But then there's men going their own way, or MGTOW. My understanding at present is that men choose other goals in life other than women and marriage and children. I find that a very difficult concept to grasp. It's just so completely different to how I've imagined life to be. Imagine what life was about. At the same time, I see the value in a man going his own way. The treatment of men in society as regards women and family relationships is awful, basically. And men would do best to avoid relations with women and to treat women the same way they treat an illegal drug, like cocaine or something. It does seem based on how things are for men now, that it is better for men to treat women as cocaine, the same as cocaine. Similar negative effects on life. I'm finding this a very strange idea. I've just been thinking about it today. But there are so many similarities between women and cocaine. And the behavior of men as regards women, particularly an attractive, fertile woman, is very similar to the behavior of a drug addict. I've yet to come across any argument against treating women the same as illegal drugs. I do think it's valid and it's awesomely significant, obviously. It would seem that men are very much a tool to be used for the creation of life.